Hello everybody, welcome back to another adventure with Charlie's Adventures. Today we're headed back up on the mountain to do a little more maintenance on the some cameras, and gonna put some mineral out. Today is April the 7th. And I've had several pictures of some deer coming to the former mineral licks, the ones we've had established for 2 or 3 years now, and I just want to go freshen them up to try to give the deer that are coming some mineral, because they're coming there for a reason, and it seems like they always pick it up about this time of year. So we're going to do some camera maintenance and some mineral lick maintenance, and I've got several cameras with dead batteries, so we're going to try to knock as much of that out today as we can. And we're going to do another Pioneer 520 ride as well, so this will be kind of like the last time, 2 for 1. Or, you know, I'll probably do it in two separate videos, but I'll do one for the ride part, and then I'll do one for the maintenance. All right, this would be a good time to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. Help my channel grow so I can keep taking you all along on these adventures with Charlie's Adventures, where we tell you no lies. Alright, we've made it up here to the washout place, and I'm going to go up here and stack some rocks. I do this about every time I come up here, and then other people come and spin them out. But if it makes it a little bit easier on the 520, then that's okay. You know, yes, I can make it up this, you know, having to jerk around on the 520 a little bit. Yes, I can make it up it, but there's no sense in it. And maybe eventually we can get this thing placed here to where we can just go up it and it won't get spun out every time. few rocks thrown up here. I'm gonna got the 520 locked in. We're gonna try to ease right up through here. I don't know if we'll have to back up or what. I'll probably have to call on it a little bit. Here we go. Just barely made it that time. That spot just keeps getting worse and worse. Alright. We're going to head on up through here now. Everything's starting to green up. But we could still get some cold weather up here high on the mountain. I was going to tell everybody I wouldn't go any less when I put tires on the Pioneer 520. I would not go any smaller than 27 inch. I'd at least go, that's what I've got, 27 inch Mudlight tubes. And I almost wished I'd have went to 28. I can tell that it took some power away, you know, but ground clearance on these things, man, is key, you know. If I went to a 28 inch tire, that'd be a ½ inch more ground clearance, and I know that don't sound like much. But when I had the factory tires on it, man, I was dragging the bottom out of this thing all the time. And the 27 did benefit it, but I wished I'd have went 28. When I replace these tires here, it will have 28s on it at least. I've got the Super ATV forward A-arms on the front, so I'm pretty sure I can clear a 28 without any problem. Talk to everybody about something. It has nothing to do with the 520 or the outdoors or anything. It's got something to do with life. If you ever get in a situation and it's about something that you really believe in, don't let people talk you out of it. Stand up for what you believe in. You know, I mean, yeah, people have differences in opinions, I get that. But if it's something you really believe in and you believe that it would help, you know, a body of people, you know, and you really believe that, stand up for it. Don't back down. That's one thing that I've learned here in the last month or so. Well, I guess, I don't know. I've really learned that in the last 3 or 4 months, 6 months, but it's been brewing for probably a couple years now. I was always somebody that was just easy going, just go with the flow and stuff. and I've recently got involved in something that I really believe in. And I've had people that try to talk me out of it and try to sway me the other way. And, you know, yeah, they got a right to their opinion, but I got a right to mine too. And the thing is, what I'm talking about, it affects I'm going to say at least 1,000 people's families and lives. 1,000 people's lives and their families' lives. At least 1,000. Maybe more, maybe a little less, but I'm going to say right at 1,000. And all I'm trying to do is look out for the betterment of the whole. And this has to do with work, and I can't talk about my work, but I can talk about people standing up for what they believe in. And my union brothers and sisters at work knows what I'm talking about. Stand up. Don't let these people, the naysayers, sway you in another way just because it's what they want, because it's easier for them to just go with the flow. You know, I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into what is going on, and people just want me to give it up. Some, a few. But the problem is the few, some of the ones, it absolutely does not affect at all. So, stand up for what you believe. That's all I can say. And if you believe in something and somebody else is doing it, get in behind them and give them support. I'm just going to tell you, you know, I'm really needing support for what I've got going on at work right now. I need support from my union brothers and sisters. I'm talking about all, not just the ones that belong to my local. I'm talking about all the union brothers and sisters that work there. We've all got to come together. And I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear union business or whatever. And it really don't matter about the union part. If you've got something you believe in, stand up. Stand up for it. That's what's wrong with the world today. You know, a lot of people believe one way or another, but they won't stand up because they're scared. Don't be afraid. Stand up. And if you're believing in something somebody else believes in, stand behind them and support them. Or stand beside them and help them. But anyway, I just thought that's on my mind right now. And, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. Alright, well that's Charlie's tip for today, or whatever you want to say. My little rant, speech, you know, whatever we want to call it. But I'll let that be said now, and we'll carry on with this ride here in the Pioneer 520. You all remember these ruts right here a while back, before we started going over here on this side, you had to go through the ruts. Well, these ruts are probably 3 foot deep now. Boy at work told me, he said, he was scared to death in a little old rut. Well, them ruts was about 2 foot deep at the time. On the camera, it don't look like it. When you're out here in it, I mean, it's real. The cameras don't do it justice. But anyway, I'm gonna switch that back over to a time lapse, and we're gonna get around here to do our camera and food plot or mineral lit maintenance. Here we go. I don't know if you all remember this spot or not, but right here is before I about turned the 520 over, I guess last year now. I know it don't look that bad, but it's not really that bad, but it is. I don't know if that makes sense. Pretty deep ruts here. Right rear just come off the ground right then. And if anybody knows the Pioneer 520, you know the suspension. I've been debating about Walker Evans shocks for a long time. I mean, I kind of hate to spend that kind of money. What would be great is if Walker Evans must have sent Charlie's Adventure a set of shocks for the Pioneer 520s so I could do a review on them. That'd be awesome. Probably never happened. That would be awesome. Right back there is where I lost that camera case back in deer season. Wouldn't doubt it a bit. Lost the camera case full of GoPro batteries and micro SD cards and accessories. You know, lost quite a bit on that deal. Looking down here below the road. Can't never tell when you might see some wildlife. Well, it looks like my poles that I cut are staying. And threw in right there. Looks like some of them came out, but some of them stuck. That's a good thing. That's another thing anybody needs to get accustomed to. You got to do some road maintenance, trail maintenance. Can't just ride all the time. You know, or at least up here where I'm at, you got to do some maintenance. You know, I guess the big turbo Razor 1000s and all that, Can-Ams and all that, maybe you don't need to do trail maintenance. I guess they'll go anywhere through anything. But for the Pioneer 520, you're going to have to do a little trail maintenance from time to time. I've done quite a bit of trail maintenance here in the past, and I'll continue doing it for a long time to come, evidently. To the next stop. After we get this food plot planted in here this year, I'm going to stop traveling this trail here. Getting to be more and more traffic coming over here. I've been keeping an eye out for some morel mushrooms, but I haven't seen any yet. It's time for them. Used to find a lot of them around in here. Ain't in a long time. Of course, I hadn't looked for them in a long time either. Turn and go down right here. I won't be able to do it or not. Maybe. Here to the Mineralite and the Flex camera, but while I'm down here I might as well just go on, put a brand new set of batteries in this camera, and hang on folks, I've got a stick. I ain't taking no chances on busting boot in this axle. It was hung in my winch hook. Pardon, that was a first. Won't ever see that. Pioneer 520s, they'll fit just about anywhere. I know I probably pushed the envelope a little bit. These little fillers, they'll sure go. I don't know if this has been some turkey scratching or hogs. If I was guessing, I'd say this has been hogs feeding out here. That's what it looks like. Grab a bag of mineral and take that off up through here through the mineral lick and flex camera. back up out of here. I know you all can't see these reds real. I mean, you can see them, but you just need to be here in real life to understand how deep these things are. Back up out of here and to the truck. Like I said earlier, I gotta go to work in the morning tomorrow, and I get up at 3:15. That comes early. Coming back up on this bad washout. Made it through that pretty good. portion of the ride and camera maintenance and mineral lift maintenance. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to do today, but I got a lot done. I just want everybody to remember, stand up for the things you believe in. Don't let people talk you out of it. Stand up. There's nothing wrong with believing in something. Don't let people talk you into backing down. Alright, well, I had to wrap it up for this ride and mineral lift and camera maintenance for the day. Everybody be safe. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.